Hello, and welcome to Baker College's asynchronous first-year faculty experience. You are about to embark on a learning experience designed to orient you to Baker College's expectations of our new faculty and to immerse you in an asynchronous learning experience through our learning management system entitled Blackboard. This brief virtual tour provides an overview of the standard features that you will use in your classes. So let's begin by sharing the fact that there are many benefits to using Blackboard in conjunction with the on-ground face-to-face classroom. Here are just a few. Blackboard provides tools to facilitate communication outside of scheduled class time on a 24/7 basis. Blackboard easily builds a learning community that promotes critical thinking, better reflection time, and response from students. Blackboard simplifies management and administration of your course through tools such as Grade Center, email, announcements, and external sources. Now, let's take a look at your first-year faculty Blackboard classroom. The first page you see upon entering is considered the landing page. Notice on the left side of the page a navigation panel with several topics. As you hover over the panel, a blue link appears. By clicking on a topic, you move to that feature within the Blackboard class. To move back, you can click on the back arrow button to move back one page, or you can click on a link also then to move to the page that you wish to enter. Also note that we're operating in the instructor view or mode during the tour. This is denoted in the upper right-hand corner by a green light and the phrase "Edit mode is on." Located here in the upper right, Edit mode is on. If you click Edit mode off, the page shifts to the student view. Students see similar information, but they do not have editing capabilities. So as you can see, as I scroll down, they do indeed have a similar view. However, they don't have those edit capabilities. So I'm going to click back on the On button, and we're back on the instructor view. Okay, so far so good. Now, return your focus to the navigation panel on the left. Let's look at the standard topics. Each feature provides a communication tool to connect with your students. The announcements page in the center, as you see here, not only has this virtual tour and some general information that we'd like you to take a look at, but there's a welcome that is important as you first set up your Blackboard class. It's a great way to start the virtual class, and by adding additional weekly announcements, you maintain student outreach and provide solid communication with students. Weekly announcements could contain things such as reminders, upcoming events such as guest speakers, due dates for assignments, and on this page you'll notice that we've included announcements for each of the 5-day training sessions that you'll be going through. I'm going to scroll down. There's also a section on notes for this course that you need to take a few minutes to read. Okay? Next, we're going to click on Course Information. Here you're going to post your course syllabus and student learning outcomes. Other pertinent materials can be posted here for student access. These might be professional articles that you want students to read, your student success policy, effective study tips, artifacts, templates that students might use to complete the assignments. These are just a few examples, and I'm sure that you can think of others. And as you can see, for this first-year faculty experience, there are participant materials, there's a discussion board rubric, tech tools, individual campus information, a link to our IT center in case you encounter technical problems or issues with Blackboard. Okay, next we're going to move to the faculty information. Now, this item houses your contact information so students have a virtual way of connecting with you and contacting you. Here's an example of the information we ask you to include. Using your Baker email address is highly advised for both instructor and student. In addition, it is important that you, as the instructor, access your Baker email on a regular basis while teaching because both student and your supervisor may need a quick outreach. So, in order to create the contact information, you click on the tab here, and you'll notice this moves to a sort of a form page. You insert the information, especially anything that asks information with an asterisk. Here's your office location, office hours, the notes page. We suggest that you use the main campus telephone number, not your cell phone number, for this type of contact. However, you should consult with your supervisor to make sure that you have the correct phone number. Under the notes section, you may insert the best time to reach you or the best method of contact, and also perhaps when you will respond to an email that you receive from a student. We also encourage you to post your academic background under the notes section here. Students really like learning about your background, your expertise in the field, highlights of your career. They like knowing why you chose the career, and perhaps some other highlights. Maybe you made a presentation at a national conference, or you've been published. All of these sorts of things are of great interest to students. This also helps to build upon the learning environment and gives a glimpse into your subject expertise. So after you've filled in that information, you want to make the profile available to students, and you'll click on the Submit button. For our purpose, I'm just going to click on the Cancel right now. Okay, so here's an example by Dr. Isabel Teach. You can read through that example quickly. Up next, daily folders. For this first year faculty experience, we're working with daily folders since our training is a 5-day experience. However, once you get into your actual class, weekly folders will be the title or the standard. Okay? So, by clicking on the link, we see that day 1 through day 5 are listed here, right? And when you are scrolling through, you notice that each title is underlined with a dotted line. Once you scroll over it, that dotted line becomes solid. This means that an assignment link has been established. So click on the title for day 1, Welcome and Getting Started. Listed here are the first 2 assignments for you. After the tour, you'll come back to review this information more closely. I'll go ahead and click on that link very quickly. And here is where your assignments are listed. You'll be watching a video first. It's all about student success. Respond to a couple of questions. And then you're also going to be doing some introductions and, again, responding to your colleagues. This is where you would build content, either through an item, or if you want a whole file or a whole folder full of materials, you would click on that to set up that assignment. You can also establish tests and quizzes, surveys, and here is where you establish the assignment link. And as you can see, there are a number of other tools that are offered. They're a little more sophisticated, so we won't be getting into those for this particular experience. Okay, so I can click on that back arrow button, take me back 1 page. Next up, the discussion board. The discussion board is a wonderful tool with which to probe student understanding about concepts that you've discussed in your face-to-face classroom. You can post an Ask the Professor forum for students to just ask general course questions. And you may want to use the discussion board for students then to conduct research and share their findings, or to uncover misconceptions about a concept or theory. The discussion board is also a great tool for the reticent student who in the face-to-face class doesn't contribute a lot. The discussion board offers the opportunity then for this type of student to reflect a little longer and respond without the fear of speaking in front of people. You will be surprised by the insights that some of these students can provide. So there are many ways to use this tool. Shortly, you'll explore and practice this feature during the training. I do want to point out that here are the introductions and autobiographies. Ask the professor. Here's an example. And you're going to have 2 discussions on day 2. Day 3, you're going to do a web search, and day 4, 1 more discussion. Okay, up next, student tools. And as you can see as I scroll down here, there are many tools that Blackboard offers. We're only going to focus on 2 right now. I want to point out to you that My Grades is a wonderful feature that students use. They can access their individual grades on a regular basis, and trust me, they do on a regular basis. They take a look at their grades and how they're doing. So this is just on an individual basis. The other tool is Send Email. Here you can send either a mass email to the whole class or specific small groups or individual students. So this makes communicating very easy. Okay? All right, so up next, I'd like to point out some of the course management information, and this will make your life easy as well. There are a number of different items listed here, but we're going to focus on the Grade Center, and actually Full Grade Center. We're briefly going to take a look at this feature. As I mentioned, it's going to make your life easy, especially if you set up your assignments using the assignment link. Because once that's set up, students can upload their assignments to your class. You'll grade it, and then you just grade it once, and it's inserted into the Grade Center automatically. So you'll have access to your Blackboard class approximately 20 days prior to the start of the quarter. Students are loaded into the Blackboard class approximately 1 week prior to the start of the quarter. Since we don't have students enrolled yet, I can only show you a very limited example here. But this is very much like an electronic spreadsheet. Students' last names are listed, first names are listed. Last access is listed here when they last accessed Blackboard. There's a running total, and then all of the assignments are listed across here, and there will be columns where you can insert grades for those assignments. This is a secure means for students to view their grades as well as provide you with the totals. And there are many other features within Gradebook, like item analysis, inline grading, and reporting that Blackboard offers. However, for our purpose, this very simple example is offered. With a wide array of tools available in Blackboard, you may want to learn more. The academic team is currently creating flexible, just-in-time training videos and other resources. As these are made available, your campus officials will alert you to the location and how to access such materials. That's Blackboard in a nutshell. Hopefully this short virtual tour has provided a glimpse into the power of Blackboard and how you will use it to enhance student learning. So now, onward to first day's assignments. You'll view day 1's welcome announcement. So I'm going to go back to the announcements link. And we've gone through the virtual tour. There's some general information you should be aware of. And here's the announcements, or excuse me, the welcome. So again, some general information, learning outcomes that you're covering in this first year faculty experience. And then you're going to click on item number 3. And actually you'll go to the course information link. and begin your assignments. So, you may want to also look at the syllabus for the first year experience, and perhaps some of you like to have a hard copy, so you can print that off if you wish. It's up to you. Or you can read it online, and then click on the daily folders and day one assignments. The course facilitator will be available for your assistance. Again, we welcome you to Baker College and enjoy the learning. Good luck!